What's up guys, it's John, and I'm bringing you a tutorial on how to make your own Scuf controller. This will be paddles only. The trigger stops will be for another tutorial. So first off, you're going to need some things, and they are listed on the screen. So you need to decide what you are going to use for the paddles. I found that these Ritz crackers and cheese spreaders are the perfect size for Scuf paddles. So you just need to get the paddles. I rounded the edges, you don't have to. And then you're going to drill a hole at the top. And then you're going to decide where you want them on the controller. I recommend you put them where those yellow dots are. Then you're going to open the controller. Here's a quick demonstration of how to open it. There are 7 screws, I believe. 3 on each side, and then 1 in the middle under that white sticker. So I'm gonna let you guys watch this. So now you need to drill the holes where you previously planned, and I'll be back with you on the next step. Now for step 6, you need to make sure the paddles are tight, meaning they don't move side to side, and make sure they feel right to you before you go any further. And you also need to make sure you actually have the screw size that you need to match your drill bit so that you could put a screw in there. So I'll be back on the next part again. So now you need to decide how much wire you need, and you're just going to cut out that wire and then strip it. So as you see, I just cut out a random piece of wire, knowing that would for sure be long enough, but that was actually like double the length I needed. So you should probably measure it in your controller before you cut it, so you don't waste wire. Not that it's too expensive, but I don't know. So my camera died at this point, but you need to solder the pins from the switch, only one side of the switch, so 2 pins on one side to one button. So I think that picture I showed right before this was a good representation of how the switch is supposed to be soldered. After that, you just put it together, screw in the paddles, and you should be good to go. So thank you for watching. If this helped, please like and comment if you need help, subscribe if you liked it. If there's anything you think I should add, then let me know, and goodbye.